that indulges you with the best of Karnataka. From heritage festivals such as Dasera and the Mahamastakabhisheka that draw pious pilgrims from all around, to the latest music festivals that gather revelers, everything from ancient culture to modern marvels. There is one thread that holds everything together, no matter where you go in the state, and that is the heartfelt hospitality of its people, making for warm welcomes, hearty food, and everlasting memories. Dotted with a whole host of staying options, from luxury hotels to eco-resorts, from exotic homestays to budget accommodations. So whatever your budget, Karnataka will gladly welcome you. No matter where you call home, you cannot be too far away from reaching our shores. With one of the busiest airports, the International Airport at Bangalore is connected directly to Europe, UK, Asia, and even to the US. With multiple airports, a large railway network, and an extensive road network, Karnataka is well connected within and to the outside world, with services ensuring that no matter what your destination, you will find it accessible. So the next time you plan a holiday, welcome to our world. Remember, this is but a glimpse of the many worlds that call Karnataka home. Maybe you'll discover your own, but for an unforgettable holiday, all you need to remember is one state, Karnataka. India is renowned the world over for its unity in diversity. And there is one state that exemplifies this par excellence. One state that plays home to multiple worlds, thriving together in harmony. One state that has become a hotbed for tourism, because no matter what colors your world, you'll probably find it here in Karnataka. The film aims to capture the glory of the many worlds that call Karnataka home. From ancient history to breathtaking geography, from the Western Ghats to the Western coastline, from cultures that have stood for centuries to modern cosmocultures, from bustling metropolises to pristine nature, from a thriving economy to heartfelt hospitality. Whatever you seek, whatever your interests, there is something for everyone in Karnataka. Some of the most powerful empires of ancient and medieval India thrived on this very soil. Monuments that pay tribute to the glory of these erstwhile empires are amongst the most popular historic attractions in the world. Hampi is one of the most sought-after destinations, with its UNESCO heritage tag and dating back over 500 years. While Badami and Pattadakal are glorious epitomes that date back over 1,000 years. The intricate workmanship of the Vijayanagar empires and the Chalukya dynasty can still be witnessed after all these centuries. Belur and Halebid are world famous too for its architecture, craftsmanship, and rich heritage. A fitting tribute to the Deccan style of architecture is the over 400-year-old Gol Gumbaz in Bijapur. Like the largest monolithic statue of the Gomateshwara at Shravanabelagola, there are cultural and religious centers that still attract devotees from the world over. Talking of living history, the opulence of the Mysore Palace talks of a more recent past. In fact, the Mysore Palace gets the second highest footfalls when it comes to foreign tourists in India. Get transported to a world where kings and queens ruled, where history comes alive in a landscape that is bountiful. Talking of landscapes in what is the 7th largest state in India, the variety is nothing.
A very good evening to one and all. I request all of you to please keep your phone on silent mode. Thank you for your cooperation. A warm welcome to Invest India, Karnataka State Tourism Teams, Friends of India in Kuwait, Indian Diaspora, members of Indian associations in Kuwait, members of Indian Business Network, members who join us live, and media fraternity. On behalf of the Embassy of India in Kuwait, I welcome you all to Karnataka Rajyotsava, a state facilitation event on the state of Karnataka, focusing on its trade, investment, and tourism opportunities. Today, we will also inaugurate the One District, One Product exhibition set up for the state of Karnataka in the FC area adjacent to the auditorium. And this exhibition has various items displayed which are specific for the particular districts of Karnataka, such as handicrafts, textiles, food products, and much more. I request all of you to be a part of this event at the end of this program. We will also have cultural performances to showcase the culture of Karnataka. May I now invite Srimati Smita Patil, Charge d'Affaires of the Mission, to deliver her remarks on this occasion. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Misbah. Namaste to you all. Esteemed members of Indian community, I see many of our elders here, media persons, and my colleagues, all the artists who have joined us, lot of you who have joined us on social media platforms, my dear friends. It is my pleasure to welcome you all today to the Embassy of India, Kuwait, this evening. It is indeed a special evening. The date of 1st November, that was yesterday, is a special occasion for the Union of India. As many as 7 states, that is Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Haryana, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, and 2 union territories of Lakshadweep and Puducherry, they all celebrate their foundation day on 1st of November. Today, here we are celebrating the state of Karnataka. ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವದ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. May I start with greeting you all on the occasion of what we call Kannada Rajyotsava. Karnataka, the ancient land of Chalukya, Hoysalas, Rashtrakutas, and Vijayanagar kingdoms, today is a flourishing state south of India. It is one of the most important states of Union of India. It has developed into modern industrial state, renowned for production of sandalwood, furniture, soap, oil, talcum powder, incense sticks, and of course, Bangalore silk, Mysore silk, and all such other products. We all know Karnataka is equated with Bangalore, the city that is the technological capital of India. Today, Karnataka is at the forefront of technological innovation and is known for its contribution to software and service exports, just as it is known as the land of coffee in India. It is the 4th largest manufacturer of automobiles in India, 2nd highest producer of special purpose and heavy electrical machinery, and among India's top states contributing to the electronic industry. The state also prides itself in being a key operational hub of as many as 400 Fortune 500 companies that have their offices in Bangalore and the adjoining region, and this makes it India's largest software exporting region. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are celebrating different aspects of the state of Karnataka under the banner of Kannada Rajyotsava. The vast industrial and investment potential of the state will be highlighted by our speaker from Invest India, which Ms. Ba just mentioned. I welcome them and thank them for joining us. We have been promoting investment potential of different industrial sectors and states of India, and this is the first time in last 2 years that we will be focusing on the state of Karnataka. Then we have a presentation from Karnataka Tourism, and you all just saw the glimpse of the rich, diverse tourism potential offered by the state of Karnataka. The land of Tungabhadra, Krishna, and Kaveri rivers is scenic and fertile. It offers one of the best nature, adventure, and architectural tourism destinations anywhere in the world. The magnificent temples of Belur and Halebid, Gomateshwara, which we just saw on the screen, world's highest monolithic statue made up of stone at Shravanavelgola, the monuments of Mysore and Bijapur, and the palaces of Mysore, the famous celebration of Dashara that happens, which just recently happened in the city of Mysore. All these offer excellent tourist destinations for anyone from Kuwait who wishes to visit India. Most special of them all is the architectural and historical marvel of Hampi, the beautiful remains of a magnificent temple city, which is a must visit for all of us. As we speak, there is an annual Hampi festival going on, and we would like to highlight and focus and celebrate Hampi festival here in Kuwait today. We are also promoting the arts, crafts, textiles from Karnataka, and you will see a glimpse of all these artifacts lovingly put together by our members of community from Karnataka in a very short notice as always. And we are focusing on what we call the One District, One Product scheme, with the focus state being Karnataka now. Under ODOP, the Government of India has assigned one unique product to every state, and this is the synthesis of the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, or self-reliant India, envisioned by our Honorable Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi, and our traditional philosophy of Gram Swaraj. Through this scheme, each district of the country is identified with one product, as I just said, which is unique to that place. It has a connection with its history and heritage, and has untapped export potential and can provide employment to the needy. This vision also ensures environmental consciousness, pride in the skills of artisans, and the glorious art and cultural heritage, and provides great entrepreneurship development opportunities. We will see a glimpse of many of those products in the exhibition outside. The diversity, beauty, and economic potential of these artifacts and produce will be on display. I invite you all to explore in depth each of these products and introduce these products to your friends in Kuwait so that we have more awareness of these products, and also the commercial prospects for these products will be improved. Friends, this year we are also celebrating International Year of Millets, and as we all know, the relation of millets with Karnataka is special, especially ragi millet, as we all know. We will be celebrating that in some form today. You will discover it. On behalf of the Embassy of India team, let me once again welcome you all and thank you all for joining us here today in this celebration of Karnataka, and I wish that you will all learn more about what all the state of Karnataka has to offer, and this will contribute to enhanced India-Kuwait relations in terms of tourism, industry, and technological advancement that is happening in India. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
We now have a video of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's message at the Global Investors Meet, Bengaluru, Karnataka, at the Invest Karnataka 2022 event.
We heartily welcome the Honorable Prime Minister of India. We request the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, to kindly deliver the inaugural address. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Welcome the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji.
ಮಾನನೀಯ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಶ್ರೀ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿಜಿ ಅವರ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನಾ ನುಡಿಗಳು.
नमस्कार. ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टर्स मीट में दुनिया के कोने कोने से आए सभी साथियों, वेलकम टू इंडिया, वेलकम टू नम्मा कर्नाटका एंड वेलकम टू नम्मा बेंगलुरु. कल कर्नाटका ने राज्योत्सव दिवस मनाया. कर्नाटक के लोगों और कन्नड़ भाषा को अपने जीवन का हिस्सा बनाने वाले सभी लोगों को मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं. ये वो जगह है जहां ट्रेडिशन भी है और टेक्नोलॉजी भी है. ये वो जगह है जहां हर तरफ नेचर और कल्चर उसका अद्भुत संगम दिखता है. ये वो जगह है जिसकी पहचान वंडरफुल आर्किटेक्चर से भी है और वाइब्रेंट स्टार्टअप से भी है. जब भी टैलेंट और टेक्नोलॉजी की बात आती है तो दिमाग में जो नाम सबसे पहले आता है वो है ब्रांड बेंगलुरु. और ये नाम सिर्फ भारत में नहीं बल्कि पूरी दुनिया में एस्टैब्लिश हो चुका है. कर्नाटका की ये धरती सबसे खूबसूरत नेचुरल हॉटस्पॉट्स के लिए जानी जाती है. यानी कि मृदु भाषा कन्नड़ा, यहां की समृद्ध संस्कृति और हर किसी के लिए कन्नड़िया लोगों का अपनापन सबका दिल जीत लेते हैं. साथियों, मुझे खुशी है कि ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टर्स मीट का आयोजन कर्नाटका में हो रहा है. ये आयोजन कॉम्पिटिटिव और कोऑपरेटिव फेडरलिज्म का सटीक उदाहरण है. भारत में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग और प्रोफेशनल और प्रोडक्शन काफी हद तक राज्यों के नीति निर्णयों पर, नियंत्रण पर बहुतेक निर्भर होता है. इसलिए अगर भारत को आगे बढ़ना है तो राज्यों का आगे बढ़ना जरूरी है. ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टर्स मीट के जरिए राज्य स्पेसिफिक सेक्टर्स में खुद दूसरे देशों के साथ पार्टनरशिप कर रहे हैं. ये बहुत अच्छी बात है. मैं देख पा रहा हूं कि दुनिया भर की तमाम कंपनियां इस आयोजन में शामिल हो रही हैं. मुझे बताया गया है कि इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर हजारों करोड़ रुपए की पार्टनरशिप की जाएगी. इससे बड़े पैमाने पर युवाओं के लिए रोजगार के अवसर बनेंगे. साथियों, 21वीं सदी में भारत आज जिस ऊंचाई पर है वहां से अब उसे निरंतर आगे ही जाना है. पिछले वर्ष भारत ने करीब $84 बिलियन का रिकॉर्ड फॉरेन डायरेक्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट हासिल किया था। और आप भी जानते हैं कि नतीजे तब आ रहे हैं जब दुनिया कोविड वैश्विक महामारी के असर और युद्ध की परिस्थितियों से पूरी दुनिया जूझ रही है। हर तरफ अनिश्चितता का माहौल है। भारत में भी युद्ध और महामारी से बनी स्थितियों का विपरीत प्रभाव पड़ा ही है। बावजूद इसके आज पूरी दुनिया भारत की तरफ बहुत उम्मीद भरी नजरों से देख रही है। ये दौर इकोनॉमिक अनसर्टेनिटी का है, लेकिन तमाम देश एक बात को लेकर आश्वस्त है कि भारतीय अर्थव्यवस्था के फंडामेंटल्स मजबूत है। आज के इस फ्रेगमेंटेड दौर में भारत दुनिया के साथ जुड़कर और दुनिया के लिए काम करने पर जोर दे रहा है। इस दौर में सप्लाई चेन्स को ठप पड़ते देखा है, लेकिन इसी दौर में भारत हर जरूरतमंद को मेडिसिन और वैक्सीन सप्लाई करने का भरोसा दे रहा है। ये मार्केट फ्लक्चुएशन का दौर है, लेकिन 130 करोड़ भारतीयों की आकांक्षाएं हमारे घरेलू बाजार की मजबूती की गारंटी दे रही है। और सबसे अहम बात, ये भले ही ग्लोबल क्राइसिस का दौर है, लेकिन दुनिया भर के एक्सपर्ट्स, विश्लेषक और अर्थव्यवस्था के जानकार भारत को ब्राइट स्पॉट बता रहे हैं। और हम अपने फंडामेंटल्स पर लगातार काम कर रहे हैं ताकि भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था दिनों दिन और मजबूत हो।
Thank you. May I now request Invest India, who has joined us from India, to give a presentation on Karnataka. I request the team to take over.
Thank you so much. A very warm welcome on behalf of Invest India. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. So I am joined by my colleague Shivam Suri. He looks after the Karnataka state team, and we'll be giving a short presentation to you regarding the India opportunity and focusing more on Karnataka as a destination for your next investment. Invest India is India's national investment promotion and facilitation agency. We help investors crown their investment journey in India on a smooth track. I'll just share my screen with the presentation. I hope my screen is visible. So when we are talking about in India, we are focusing on 24 sectors that are making India, and next India would be the 5 trillion opportunity by 2025. Major sectors would be around auto would be around constituting 300 billion, aviation 25 billion, defense 130, construction 640 billion. So this is the entire sector which will all be driving India towards achieving that goal of 5 trillion economy by 2025 as laid down by Prime Minister Modi, Narendra Modi ji. And next, we are a leader in a lot of market segments, and in terms of smartphone market, we are the second largest. We have the second largest steel producer. We are the world fourth largest oil refiner. We have the fourth largest installed capacity of renewable energy in India. That is the landscape that the India as a whole is providing to the investors. When we talk about the growth in India in terms of FDI and GDP, we have always seen that it is increasing and it is growing at a compound rate. While we took for 14 years to reach in terms of FDI to 300 billion, it took us 4 years to reach 500 billion, and it will take another 3 years to reach almost double of 824 billion. So that is the rate of growth that India is seeing when we're talking about the rate of foreign direct investments in India. India is also one of the favored destinations by the investors. So during the time when 2019 to 2022, when India was, the entire world was grappling with pandemic and the decreased rate of growth, we have seen North America, which was down by 46%. Latin America was seeing a negative growth of 37%. India, on the other hand, was seeing a positive growth of 13%. So India has always maintained is maintaining that investor friendly and is seeing a growth by when the global FDI fell by almost 42%. So now I would like to invite Shivam, who will present to you the Karnataka opportunity. Over to you, Shivam.
Thank you,
Shivam, I would request if you could share your screen because...
Sure. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah. So, hi everyone. I am Shivam. I represent the Karnataka state team, and I'm joining you from Bangalore after attending the first day of the Global Investors Meet, of which the video you saw very recently. So, the state of Karnataka focuses on innovation now and growth forever. Karnataka is rich in natural resources and is at the forefront of the technological innovation of the country. It provides a range of opportunities for many investors across sectors. Karnataka, with its cosmopolitan culture, skilled workforce, and a responsive administration, becomes one of the most favorable investment destinations in India. With that being said, I'd like you to invite all of you to come and invest in Karnataka. From an accessibility point of view, Karnataka is connected with 2 international and 6 domestic airports, houses 1 major and 9 minor ports. The GSDP of Karnataka is about $268 billion, which is expected to grow at 9.5% per annum. A fun fact here is that the GDP of the entire country of Vietnam is equal to that of Karnataka. Karnataka accounts for 38% of the total FDI inflow in India, which is the largest by any state. Talking about its capital, Bangalore, it is known as the Silicon Valley of India and is also the startup capital of India. It is also one of the top 3 startup ecosystems globally. Now I'll give you a quick glimpse of each of these focus sectors in Karnataka. So starting with tourism, as you can see that Karnataka ranks 4th in tourism and has the maximum number of tourism destinations in the country. The state is also starting a heritage city development project and is also setting up tourism and wellness clusters in the Shivmoga district. Next, which is the most important, is the electronic system design and manufacturing sector. Karnataka is the country's preferred destination for investing in ESDM. It has 85 chip designing houses and skilled resource readily available. The state is set to innovate the sector and has many major players like Wistron, Intel, Qualcomm, NVIDIA as the key players in this sector in Karnataka. Karnataka is one of the pillars of the national iron and steel industry. The industry started with the setting up of the Mysore Iron Works, or formerly known as the Viswaviraya Iron and Steel Plant in Bhadravati in 1923. The state houses 2 of the 13 major steel plants in the country. Karnataka has estimated 2 billion metric tons of iron ore, Districts such as Ballari, Chitradurga, Tumakuru, and Chikmagalur are the nerve center of the iron deposits in the state. Textile and apparel industry. Karnataka is the leading destination for textile and apparel sector in India and is also known as the garment capital of the country. The state is also a leading producer of raw materials like wool, silk, and cotton, and accounts for 20% of the total garment production and exports in the country. Karnataka is also focusing on becoming a leader in the man-made fiber domain. Currently, 5% of India's man-made fiber and 10% of India's fabric is produced in Karnataka. Clean energy. Karnataka's journey towards clean energy began with setting up of the first hydroelectric power generation station in 1902. This journey has now reached its pinnacle with the setting up of a 2,000 megawatt solar power park in Pavagada, Tumakuru, which is the world's second largest solar power park. Karnataka is first when it comes to energy production via solar energy and houses about 400 plus companies in the renewable energy sector. Food processing. Karnataka has a strong ecosystem of food processing industry and a well-established infrastructure of food parks and cold chains. The state has a 110-acre integrated mega food park, 5 food parks, and 4 upcoming. The state has about 150 operational cold storage units with a combined capacity of over 300,000 metric tons. The state has many opportunities in the warehousing, logistics, and cold storage domain. Now, in the interest of time, I would like to show you a few opportunities wherein you can invest, and these are opportunities in Karnataka. Before that, I'd like to introduce the India Investment Grid, which is the official opportunity discovery platform of the Government of India. The platform hosts about 14,000 greenfield and brownfield opportunities and has garnered about 4.4 million visitors coming from the entire world. So one of the opportunity is the development of an international convention center in Bengaluru. As you can see, it's a PPP project and requires a developer with a total project cost of $117.52 million. For reference, you can scan the QR code and it will direct you to the project display page on the India Investment Grid. Next is a focus opportunity of development of a horticulture cluster in Chitradurga in Karnataka. This is also a PPP project wherein a developer is required with a total project cost of $15.72 million. These are a few other opportunities wherein investment can be sought in Karnataka. So now I'll give you a very quick walkthrough of the India Investment Grid portal so that you could see how the portal actually works. I hope my screen is visible. Perfect. So as you see, this is the India Investment Grid portal. This is the official opportunity discovery platform of the Government of India. Here you can see upcoming tenders. The portal is very dynamic in nature. You can see an upcoming tender section. Going down, there is a marquee opportunity sector. Marquee opportunities are projects wherein there's scope for private participation and investment. I'll take you down quickly. Here there's an India map. If you click on Karnataka, you can find the entire sector details and the sort of opportunities that there are in Karnataka. Now there's a global opportunity search button also, wherein you can just click on it. And as soon as you click on it, you can simply get a lot of filters here. You simply have to select the state that you want to search for and click on search. And you'll see all projects in Karnataka on the India Investment Grid. Last but not the least, this is how an project display page looks like to an investor. As you can see, this is a Bangalore Metro Rail development project. And this is under implementation with a project cost of 3.86 billion. The interesting fact is the Investor Connect functionality. Here with a click of button, you have to just fill in a few basic details, and post that your query will be sent to the promoter as well as the Invest India team, and we'll be happy to facilitate the case forward. So in the interest of time, I'm keeping this walkthrough short, but I'll be happy to organize a more detailed one for the audience. So thank you from my end. Hope you like the presentation.
Thank you very much, Invest India team, for this informative presentation. We now have a presentation on tourism in Karnataka by the Karnataka Tourism Department. I request the team to take over.
Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, please, you're audible.
Thank you. Thank you, the Embassy of India in Kuwait, for this opportunity to present on Karnataka tourism. My name is Yash Sinha, work with the Department of Tourism. I'll be taking you through some of the wonderful things that we have for tourism in Karnataka, as well as the investment opportunities that are there in the state. Please let me know if my screen is visible. Hi, is my screen visible?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Oh, thank you. So as others before me have mentioned that Karnataka is a land of many wonderful things, and we have so much to offer in the state that we brand the state under the banner of one state, many worlds. Because if you look at it, every single type of tourism activity that you may be interested in, with the exception of snowfall and desert, is available in Karnataka. As my Invest India friends had mentioned just before, that Karnataka is the fourth biggest market in India for tourists. And if you look at it, the tourism sector did get affected due to the pandemic, but we have been seeing good signs of recovery in the past 2 years. And this year, during the Dasara festival, we have had record numbers of tourists coming to the state. I'll just quickly take you through what is there in terms of the tourism offerings of the state. So Karnataka is known for three UNESCO World Heritage Sites of Hampi, Pattadakal, as well as the Western Ghats that we share with our neighboring states. Then we have more than 600 ASI protected monuments and more than 800 state protected monuments. Along with this, we have another 20,000 monuments that are protected by local authorities across the state. And if you are, you might have heard that Belur, Halebeedu, Somnathpura, are a very important heritage site of the state that have been nominated for the UNESCO World Heritage status this year as India's official nomination. We have also launched an Adopt a Monument scheme for the state protected monuments of Karnataka, and we would welcome interested investors and parties to come forward and help preserve our great monuments and heritage and provide opportunities for the locals. The next thing that Karnataka is known for is pristine beaches and coastline. Of course, coastal Karnataka cuisine is famous all over, but we also have more than 90 beaches in the state, and some of them are completely unexplored. We also have the rare distinction of having two blue flag certified beaches, which is Pajubidri Beach and Kasaragod Beach, which are hidden gems of the state, along with other well-known beaches such as Om Beach and Devbagh Beach, and of course the coastal drive across areas like Marbante and Surathkal. Karnataka also has 17 hill stations and 40 waterfalls. Among this, Nandi Hills is probably the most popular one, which is just outside Bangalore city, and it's a popular destination for tourists on weekends. Baba Budangiri is the founding place for coffee in India, and coffee is another thing that Karnataka is very well known for. In terms of the waterfalls, Jog Falls is one of the most impressive waterfalls that we have in the country. It's the second highest waterfalls that we have, and quite the sight to behold during the monsoon season. The next thing that Karnataka is known for is wildlife tourism. We have 5 national parks and 30 wildlife sanctuaries and huge diversity of flora and fauna that is there. I would request people who are interested in knowing more about the wildlife of Karnataka to check out the documentary Wild Karnataka. It is available on the website of the Karnataka Forest Department and will give you a very comprehensive overview of the beautiful wildlife and nature that we have in the state. Karnataka also has memorable experiences of luxury and adventure. We are the only South Indian state to have whitewater rafting. We are also a very popular trekking and water sports destination. And Karnataka is also the birthplace of the Mysore School of Yoga and is well known for our wellness offerings in and around Bangalore, Mysore, and North Karnataka. We also have more than 5 golf courses across the state, making it a popular destination for golf tourism. And we have the Golden Chariot luxury train, which is South India's only luxury train covering Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. Then, of course, all of this shows the incredible diversity of cuisine, crafts, and culture that we have in our state. Mysore Dasara Nadahabba, which is a state festival, which is just concluded, is the biggest attraction for tourists across for the entire year. We have multiple cultural art forms such as Dolukunita and others that you might have seen. In fact, there's a movie in the theaters right now called Kantara, which I would recommend you check out, because that gives you a very good perspective of the culture and cuisine of coastal Karnataka. We also have Bailakuppe Golden Temple, which is there in Bailakuppe, which is the second biggest Tibetan settlement in all of India. And of course, there's just so much more that is there to explore in the state. Coming to the ODOP products that had been mentioned, Karnataka has 31 districts, and each of them have been all of them have an identified ODOP product. This is just a showcase of some of them, and I hope you get a chance to check out and experience and get to know all of these products that we have from our wonderful state. Coming to where we get tourists from, so the key to source markets for Karnataka tourism is mainly Europe and Middle East and South Asia, as well as USA. We have emerging markets for FTAs. Karnataka tourism participates in a number of international travel and tourism events across the world. And we will be there in Dubai in April for the Arabian Travel Mart, and also visiting the neighboring Middle Eastern countries to get to interact with the locals there and invite them to come visit our wonderful state. We also organize the Karnataka International Travel Expo, where we have, which is a hosted B2B event that we conduct in Bangalore on a biannual basis. The second edition of KITE will be hosted from 16th to 18th February, and will provide visitors an opportunity to experience the multiple offerings of our state, as well as connect with the local travel and tourism industry and form strong partnerships, so that we can encourage tourism between Karnataka, Kuwait, and in fact, indeed the entire Middle East. Coming to the investments in Karnataka, the key driver for investments in Karnataka is the Karnataka Tourism Policy 2020-2026. This has recently been revised and extended by a year on account of the COVID pandemic. So the policy has been formed on 10 strategic pillars, which include marketing and promotion, infrastructure development, products, skilling, and sustainable tourism, community participation, and of course, digital initiatives, as Bangalore is the IT hub of India. We're expecting to attract about 5,000 crores of investment through this product or through this policy, and generate 10 lakh employment opportunities through direct and indirect employment. As many of you would be knowing, tourism has the potential to generate the highest number of jobs for the amount that you invest in it. And these are very meaningful jobs which largely employ locals. And the employment potential of tourism is second to, it is really incredible. And we're hoping to benefit more than 1,700 projects and services across the state. Now, we have identified 26 different projects that will be supported through this policy. But of course, proposals are welcome for other types of tourism projects. To encourage development across the state, we have divided it into focused tourism destinations, where we encourage investors to come forward and invest. And this is where we would want the projects to come up, so that we see an equitable spread of tourism projects across the state. Under the policy, we have given different types of financial incentives that are there. There's subsidies, concessions, and incentives. I'll not go into the details of these in the interest of time, but I would invite those who are interested to know more about this to visit our website at www.karnatakatourism.org and find out more details about these. The Department of Tourism in Karnataka has also set up an investment facilitation cell to act as a one-stop facilitation center. We also have a single window facility under Karnataka Udyog Mitra at this state level. In case you are interested in any investment opportunities in Karnataka, then please drop a mail to investments@karnatakatourism.org, and we'd be happy to connect with you and take things forward. We also have a strong promotion publicity division that encourages and supports tourism projects across the state through various means such as print media, social media, and our website, as well as taking them along for our events and roadshows. I have put up the email address on the screen, but in case you drop a mail to investments, we'll also reach out to you through that channel. Now, just to give you an idea of what is happening in the state currently, so we just look at some of the new developments that are happening in Karnataka tourism. These new developments create very interesting investment opportunities. So the government of Karnataka has taken up the development of two tourism circuits in the state. One is the North Karnataka circuit spanning Hampi, Badami, Pattakal, Aihole, and Vijaypura, which focuses on the heritage of the state spanning the Deccan Sultanate as well as the Vijayanagar Empire. And then we have the South Karnataka circuit starting from Mysore and covering Srirangapatna, Hassan, Belur, and Halebeedu. Belur and Halebeedu, if you remember, I just mentioned that are likely to become World Heritage Sites from next year. And we see huge potential for the development of tourism infrastructure, products, and services in these regions. And the department is interested in supporting all types of tourism projects, including hotels, resorts, caravan parks, wayside amenities, cultural villages, and other tourism projects that investors might be interested in undertaking. Currently, the department has issued 5 expression of interest for caravan parks, cultural village, wayside amenity and wellness center, and adventure sports, inviting proposals for taking up these projects. And we would invite those interested investors to please visit the e-procurement portal of the government of Karnataka and apply for this expression of interest. Or just drop us a mail at investments@karnatakatourism.org, and we'd be happy to assist you on applying for these expression of interest. The other major scheme that the government has launched is the Adopt a Monument scheme, where we are encouraging corporates to come forward with CSR funding to support in the conservation, preservation, and protection of heritage monuments. So for this, 24 different expression of interest have been invited, and the details of this are available on the website of the Archaeology Department of Government of Karnataka. Then we have already covered the new World Heritage Sites. 2 major destinations of Karnataka that the government is looking at developing are Jog Falls and Nandi Hills, where they're taking up several PPP projects, including ropeways, hotels, amphitheaters, as well as inviting parties to come forward with developing the infrastructure and parks and recreation facilities at these areas. The other thing that the state is looking at promoting in a big way is development of water sports and adventure tourism. So the government of Karnataka is looking at undertaking these activities at 24 different dams and water bodies across the state. We have just visualized this on a map just to give you an idea. And there's immense potential that is there. So 2 undertakings of the government of Karnataka, which are Karnataka State Tourism Development Corporation and Jungle Lodges and Resorts Limited, have been given the mandate to drive these forward. And each of them will be taking up and supporting investors in taking up water sports at different locations across the state. Now, the government of India has very graciously approved the coastal zone master plan for Karnataka, which allows us to take up coastal tourism projects in a big way. And we would invite investors who are interested in taking up any tourism project in coastal Karnataka, especially across the 92 beaches of the state, to suggest and submit the proposals for what they want to do. And the department will take all steps to facilitate them in these projects. And finally, as the technology capital of India, we do want to bring in a stronger technology element to our tourism as well. And we have been looking at the development of augmented reality and virtual reality at multiple tourist sites across the state. And the department has invited proposals for AR and VR interpretation experiences, for which an expression of interest has been issued. And again, more EOIs will be issued to invite investments and interested agencies to develop such projects. So with that, I hope that gives you a very brief but concise overview of what our state has to offer in terms of tourism and investment opportunities. And again, anything that you may have, please do reach out to us at investments@karnatakatourism.org, and we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Indeed, Karnataka has many beautiful places to visit. Next, we have our last presentation on Hassan district of Karnataka by the Department of Tourism, Karnataka. I request the team to take over.
Good evening, everybody. Am I audible?
Yes, please, you're audible.
Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, all the dignitaries present today. I'd like to thank the Indian Embassy in Kuwait for this great opportunity for showcasing the tourism possibilities in our state, particularly in Hassan and Chikmagalur district. Myself, I'm A.B. Sanjay. I'm representing Hassan District Tourism Department. Both the districts, they have huge potential in terms of heritage monuments, especially Hassan and Chikmagalur. Apart from pilgrimage centers, hill stations, and spectacular waterfalls, diverse wildlife, flora and fauna. We have a traditional coffee plantations also, and also many more opportunities. Just I would like to share the tourists that they visit the Chikmagalur and the Hassan district since past 3 years. On an average, around 40 lakh tourists and 4 lakh tourists they have been visiting both the domestic and international visiting our Chikmagalur and Hassan district on an average, which shows a huge scope for the investors in this region. Uh, the statistics depicts the availability of the hospitality infrastructures in the DO district, which are running book establishments are coming up in an exponential way in the recent years. Now I would like to give some information about the important tourism destinations of Chikmagaluru and Hassan districts. The first one is Mullayanagiri, which is the tallest peak of Karnataka, around 2,000 meters tall, which is having a beautiful scenic beauty. And also the Sri Adi Shankaracharya Sharada Pita in Sringeri, which is established during the 14th century. And
Sorry to interrupt, we have a technical glitch here, so we'll have to move ahead with the program. We next move to the next segment of our program. Karnataka, particularly Bangalore and Mysore, is a silk hub of India. Let us now witness the beauty and richness of the traditional weaves, the saris, which are the most popular styles of culture dress worn by women in Karnataka. These saris are made with both silk and cotton. Some of the most famous weaves from Karnataka are Mysore silk sari, Coorg sari, Ikkal sari, Kanchi sari, and Anchu sari. I would like to call upon our beautiful ladies from Karnataka wearing the elegant saris onto the stage one by one. To begin with, I call upon our ladies to represent Mysore silk sari. It is a favorite amongst royalty from the kingdom of Mysore. These exquisite saris are hand-woven from mulberry silk and are renowned for their extraordinary sheen, purity of zari work, and lightweight fabric. The beautiful interplay of colors and patterns is what sets them apart, making them a timeless classic. As you can see, the saris, the Mysore silk sari worn by our ladies from Karnataka. We next have Coorg sari. Coorg sari hails from Coorg and it is popular across the globe for its unique draping style, as you can see. The Kurgi style of draping a sari in Karnataka includes tying the pleats on the back instead of the front, and a small portion of the pallu is placed over the shoulder. A unique yet elegant style of sari is here, as you can see. Next is Ilkal sari. Ilkal sari takes its name from the town of Ilkal in the Bagalkot district of Karnataka. The distinctive feature of Ilkal sari is the use of a form of embroidery called kasuti. The designs used in kasuti reflect traditional patterns like palanquins, elephants, and lotuses, which are embroidered onto these saris. The beautiful Ilkal saris, as you can see here. We next have Kanchi saris. The Kanchipuram silk sari is a type of silk sari worn by bridal and special occasions by most women in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and even Andhra Pradesh. It has been also recognized as a geographical indication by the Government of India in 2005 and 6. So this is the Kanchi sari. Next, we have Karnataka handloom sari, a pateda anchu sari, the art of which weaving was lost and has now been revived by the efforts of a textile scientist, Dr. Hemalata Jain, who found a piece of a 100-year-old sari. I would now like to invite on stage Srimati Smita Patil, Charge d'Affaires of the Mission, who is representing the pateda anchu sari, which is a handloom sari which is woven in and around the villages of Gajendragarh, Belgaon, Raichur, Kodal, Bidar, Bellari, Gulbarga, and Dharwadi in the 10th century. This sari is named after its border and check patterns, but is also known as Dundina sari, Devaru sari, or Lakshmi sari, and even Puja sari. We have our elegant ladies here with the handloom and weaves of Karnataka. Please give them a huge round of applause. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much for joining. We now move to the next segment of our program today, the cultural performances. We have some beautiful performances to showcase the culture of Karnataka. The first performance is a special dance on Karnataka Day, Hachevu Kannada Deepa. This performance is brought to you by Kannada Kuta team. Please welcome the team on stage.
ಹಚ್ಚೇವು ಕನ್ನಡದ ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ಚೇವು ಕನ್ನಡದ ದೀಪ ಕರುನಾಡ ದೀಪ ಸಿರಿನುಡಿಯ ದೀಪ ಒಲವೆತ್ತಿ ತೋರುವ ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ಚೇವು ಕನ್ನಡದ ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ಚೇವು ಕನ್ನಡದ ದೀಪ ಬಹುದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ಮೈಮರೆವಿಯಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿರುವ ಕೊಳೆಯ ಕೊಚ್ಚೇವು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಕಂಪು ಸೂಸಲು ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಣ ಚಾಚೇವು ಬಹುದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ಮೈಮರೆವಿಯಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿರುವ ಕೊಳೆಯ ಕೊಚ್ಚೇವು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಕಂಪು ಸೂಸಲು ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಣ ಚಾಚೇವು ನಡುನಾಡಿ ಇರಲಿ ಗಡಿನಾಡಿ ಇರಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಕಡೆಯ ಕೆಚ್ಚೇವು ನಡುನಾಡಿ ಇರಲಿ ಗಡಿನಾಡಿ ಇರಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಕಡೆಯ ಕೆಚ್ಚೇವು ಮರೆತೇವು ಮರೆವ ತೆರೆದೇವು ಮನವ ಎಳೆದೇವು ಒಲವ ಹಿಡಿ ನೆನಪ ನರ ನರವನೆಲ್ಲ ಹುರಿಗೊಳಿಸಿ ಹೊಸೆದು ಹಚ್ಚೇವು ಕನ್ನಡದ ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ಚೇವು ಕನ್ನಡದ ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ಚೇವು ಕನ್ನಡದ ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ಚೇವು ಕನ್ನಡದ ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ಚೇವು ಕನ್ನಡದ ದೀಪ.
Thank you so much, Kannada Kuta team. That was a wonderful performance. We next have a classical Bharatanatyam dance presented by Natika Dance Academy. Let us welcome them on stage.
Tam dhim tat dhim takkum tatte takitta dhim dhim tat tum 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 tat tam dhim tat dhim takkum tatte takitta dhim dhim tat tum 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 tat tam dhim tat dhim takkum tatte takitta dhim dhim tat tum 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 tat tam dhim tat dhim takkum tatte takitta dhim dhim tat tum 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 tat tam dhim tat dhim takkum tatte takitta dhim dhim tat dhim tum 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 tat tam dhim tat dhim takkum tatte takitta dhim dhim tat dhim tum 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 tat tam dhim tat dhim takkum tatte takitta dhim dhim tat dhim tum 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 tat tam dhim tat dhim takkum tatte takitta dhim dhim tat dhim tum 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 tat tam dhim tat dhim takkum tatte takitta dhim dhim tat dhim tum 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 tat tatte tat dhana dhana tat jano
नाथ प्रभु शंकर श्री 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 नाथ प्रभु के नृत्य विराजित चित्र सभा में शंकर श्री नाथ प्रभु के नृत्य विराजित चित्र सभा में शंकर श्री नाथ प्रभु के नृत्य विराजित चित्र सभा में शंकर श्री नाथ प्रभु के नृत्य विराजित चित्र सभा में शंकर श्री नाथ प्रभु भस्म त्रिनेत्र गले रुंडमाला भूतन के संग नाचत भृंगी भूतन के संग नाचत भृंगी
तद्धित्ता तच्छं तक्कधित्ता तच्छं तद्धित् तच्छं तक्कधित् तच्छं तत्तच्छं तक्कतच्छं तत्तच्छं तत्तण्णं तत्तच्छं तत्तण्णं तरगतुं तरगतुं तरगतुं
भूतन के संग नाचत भृंगी शंकर श्री नाथ प्रभु के नृत्य विराजित चित्र सभा में शंकर श्री नाथ प्रभु के नृत्य विराजित चित्र सभा में शंकर श्री नाथ प्रभु प्रभु
Such a beautiful performance. Thank you so much, team. We move to our next performance now. This is a Karagatam, an ancient folk dance of South India, presented by Tal Dance Studio. Please welcome the participants on stage.
கரகமம்மா கரகம் இது கருணை பொங்கும் கரகம்
கரகமம்மா கரகம் கருமாரியம்மன் கரகம் கரகமம்மா கரகம் இது கருணை பொங்கும் கரகம்
பொன்னியம்மா கரகம் இது புவனம் காக்கும் கரகம் செல்லியம்மா கரகம் இது சேரி சொல்லும் கரகம் முத்து மாறி கரகம் இது முத்தமிழின் கரகம் அருள் மாறி கரகம் இது அரவணைக்கும் கரகம் கரகமம்மா கரகம் கருமாரியம்மன் கரகம் கரகமம்மா கரகம் இது கருணை பொங்கும் கரகம்
கரகமம்மா கரகம் கருமாரியம்மன் கரகம் கரகமம்மா கரகம் இது கருணை பொங்கும் கரகம்
பொற்காளி கரகம் இது புரிந்து ஆடும் கரகம் வெக்காளி கரகம் இது விரைந்தாடும் கரகம் பொற்காளி கரகம் இது புரிந்து ஆடும் கரகம் வெக்காளி கரகம் இது விரைந்தாடும் கரகம்
கரகமம்மா கரகம் கருமாரியம்மன் கரகம் கரகமம்மா கரகம் இது கருணை பொங்கும் கரகம்
Thank you very much, Tal Dance Studio. Very nice performance. We now move to our next performance, Kuchipudi, presented by team Natya Veda. Please welcome the team on stage.
रघुकुल रीत सदा चली आई, प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाए।
तांडवनरोचकरे गजानन 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 तांडवनरोचकरे ಗಜಾನನ ತಾಂಡವನೋಚ್ಚಕರಿ 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 ಧಿಮಿಕಿಟ ಧಿಮಿಕಿಟ ತಾಳಮೃದಂಗ ದಿಜ್ಜನಗಡ 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 ದಿತ್ತ ದಿಜ್ಜನಗಡ ದಿತ್ತೈ ದಿಜ್ಜನಗಡ ದಿ ಧಿಮಿಕಿಟ ಧಿಮಿಕಿಟ ತಾಳಮೃದಂಗ ಧಿಮಿಕಿಟ ಧಿಮಿಕಿಟ ತಾಳಮೃದಂಗ ಧಿಮಿಕಿಟ ಧಿಮಿಕಿಟ ತಾಳಮೃದಂಗ ಧಿಮಿಕಿಟ ಧಿಮಿಕಿಟ ತಾಳಮೃದಂಗ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ತಾಳಧರಿ ಗಜಾನನ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ತಾಳಧರಿ ಗಜಾನನ ತಾಂಡವನೋಚ್ಚಕರಿ ಗಜಾನನ ತಾಂಡವನೋಚ್ಚಕರಿ ತದ್ದಿಮಿ ತದ್ದಿಮಿ ತಕ್ಕಿಡದಗ ತೈತ ಗಿಡದಗ ದಯಂತತೋ ತದ್ದಿಮಿ ತದ್ದಿಮಿ ತಕ್ಕಿಡದಗ ತೈತ ಗಿಡದಗ ದಯಂತತೋ ತದ್ದಿಮಿ ತದ್ದಿಮಿ ತಕ್ಕಿಡದಗ ತದ್ದಿಮಿ ತದ್ದಿಮಿ ತಕ್ಕಿಡದಗ ತೆಯ್ಯತ್ತೋ ತದಗಿತ್ತತೋ ತಳಂಗು ತಗದಿಗ ತಗ ತದಿಗಿಣತು ತಳಂಗು ತಗದಿಗ ತಗ ತದಿಗಿಣತು ತಳಂಗು ತಗದಿಗ ತಗ ತದಿಗಿಣತು ತ್ರಿಂಶತ್ ಕೋಟಿ ಸುರಗಣಧಾಟಿ ತ್ರಿಂಶತ್ ಕೋಟಿ ಸುರಗಣಧಾಟಿ ತ್ರಿಂಶತ್ ಕೋಟಿ ಸುರಗಣಧಾಟಿ ಒಂದೇ ಶಿವ ಗೌರಿ ಗಜಾನನ ಒಂದೇ ಶಿವ ಗೌರಿ ಗಜಾನನ ತಾಂಡವನೋಚ್ಚಕರಿ ಗಜಾನನ ತಾಂಡವನೋಚ್ಚಕರಿ ತಳಂಗುತಂ ತಗತದಿಗಿಣತಂ ತಳಂಗುತಂ ತಗತದಿಗಿಣತಂ ತಳಂಗುತಂ ತಳಂಗುತಂ ತಗ ದಿಗಿ ತಗತದಿಗಿಣತಂ ತಗ ದಿಗಿ ತಗತದಿಗಿಣತಂ ತಗ ದಿಗಿ ಝಣು ಕೃತಂ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ತನಯ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಯಕ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ತನಯ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಯಕ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ತನಯ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಯಕ ಮೂಷಿಕ ವಾಹನ ಗಜಾನನ ಮೂಷಿಕ ವಾಹನ ಗಜಾನನ ತಾಂಡವನೋಚ್ಚಕರಿ ಗಜಾನನ ತಾಂಡವನೋಚ್ಚಕರಿ ಅತ್ತೈ ತಣ್ಣತ್ತದಿಂದ ದಿತ್ತೈ ಧಣ್ಣಾಂದಿನ ದಿತ್ತೈ ತಣ್ಣತ್ತದಿಂದ ದಿತ್ತೈ ತಣ್ಣಾಂದಿನ ದಿಂತ ತತ್ತ ದಿಂತ ತತ್ತ ಝಣು ದಿಂತ ತತ್ತ ತತ್ತ ಝಣು ದಿಂತ ತತ್ತ ತತ್ತ ಝಣು ದಿಂತ ತತ್ತ ಝಣು ತತ್ತ ಝಣು ದಿಂತ ತತ್ತ ಝಣು ತತ್ತ ಝಣು ಹರಿಗಿಡದಗ ದಿಂ ಹರಿಗಿಡದಗ ದಿಂ ಹರಿಗಿಡದಗ ದಿಂ.
Thank you so much, girls. That was a beautiful performance. We now go to our last performance of today, which is a semi-classical dance presented by Sahasra Dance Studio. I request the team to take the stage.
रघुकुल रीत सदा चली आई। प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाए। रघुवर तेरी राह निहारे, रघुवर तेरी राह निहारे, सातों जन्म से सिया, घर मोरे परदेसिया, आओ पधारो पिया, घर मोरे परदेसिया, आओ पधारो पिया। दुविधा मेरी सब जग जाने, दुविधा मेरी सब जग जाने, जाने न निर्मोहिया, घर मोरे परदेसिया, आओ पधारो पिया। गई पनघट पर भरन भरन पनिया, दीवानी गई पनघट पर भरन भरन पनिया, नैनों के तेरे बाण से मूर्छित हुई रही अनिया, झूम बनी रे बनी मैं तेरी जोगनिया, घर मोरे परदेसिया, आओ पधारो पिया।
Thank you very much, girls, for the lovely performance. We now move to the next segment of today's program, that is the inauguration of One District, One Product exhibition by Charge d'Affaires, Srimati Smita Patil. This has variety of products from handicrafts to textiles to food products as well. We also have the geographical indication products from Karnataka. Before that, on behalf of the embassy, let me thank Invest India, Karnataka State Tourism teams for the presentations today, Kuwait Kannada Kuta and Karnataka Associations in Kuwait, Friends of India in Kuwait, Indian Diaspora, all the members who joined us today, participants and media fraternity. Thank you once again for joining us. I now request everyone present here to please proceed to the FC area adjacent to the auditorium for the inauguration of One District, One Product. Thank you once again for joining us. Jai Hind.